Hey, good top of the morning to you, whosoever's. Today is the 22nd day of July 2025, guys. July 22nd, 2025. Today's morning message is from my book that I'm writing. I've been writing, putting together stuff. Actually, I've been writing for like 10 years, maybe 15 years. But I'm finally putting it more together. Give me a second. Okay, so this is from chapter 20 of my book. It says, "My warnings came to pass in 2008. The alarm. Watch and remember I warned you." Okay? Now concerning the warnings, in 2008, God gave me a clear word, prophetic warning. I didn't speak from here. I spoke from revelation. God was showing me what was happening. I saw that what was coming long before it arrived, and many laughed and ignored and dismissed me. By now, years later, proof is undeniable. What I saw in the spirit has already happened line by line during the COVID-19 pandemics and through the unfolding global control rising all around us. You know, guys, as we head into the end times, the beast of Revelation, I believe, is already on the scene. So we're getting ready to usher in what the Bible calls Jacob's trouble. Now, concerning the end times, I said a pandemic, a quarantine zone, FEMA camps could be set up during regions, cities, and towns, and outbreaks, real or fabricated. Schools, churches, hospitals, and libraries would be closed. All public meetings, such as sporting events, movies, and casinos, were being shut down. Times were being set up for shop for food and for gasoline, which is rationed, and the curfews would be set up. And I said protesters would be shot at on site. All television, internet, and radio would be under Obama censorship, now called the UN and UN control in the last days. That's what I wrote in my book in 2008. And what happened? Well, pandemic and quarantine zones. In 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic struck. Entire cities were locked down. FEMA was activated. Quarantine hotels and isolation facilities were used worldwide in some counties that looked like FEMA camps. But what I warned came to pass. School closures, churches, and hospitals were going to be shut down. Schools were shut down. Churches were told to stop gathering. And pastors were fined and arrested. Hospitals canceled regular care. Libraries shut down, and spiritual light was choked out while the beast system flexed its control. Now, the shutdown of sports and movie casinos, I said, would happen. NBA, MLB, Olympics canceled or played without fans. Theaters closed. Las Vegas casinos lost billions. Idols of entertainment were silenced overnight, exactly like I wrote. Also, the rationing of food and gas, curfews enforced, store limited how much you could meet and how much you can buy. Gas prices soared, some rationed fuel. Shopping hours were regulated for seniors. Curfews were enforced, especially during riots. In some cities, military and police patrolled the streets. Protesters were beaten, arrested, and some even killed. Now, censorship on television. We seen big tech had mass censorship, just like I said. YouTube deleted videos. Facebook flagged pastors and doctors. Twitter suspended truth seekers. Then Elon Musk released the Twitter files, exposing direct government coordination and silence and dissent. Again, guys, President Obama laid the foundation, and the UN, the WHO, and the WEF were now executing it. The rise of global control. Again, guys, Obama pushed executive orders, pandemic preparedness, and UN compliance. The WHO now wants global control of all health emergencies. The UN and globalists are implementing Agenda 2030, who would give them the legal justification to override national sovereignty. Now, the conclusion I heard in the trumpet that I preached in 2008 was this. I wrote these words in 2008. I didn't get them from a book or from YouTube. I got them from the Lord in prayer and fasting, watching and warning. And now we are watching what I saw unfold. These chapters is not about saying I told you so. It's a time to wake up. Surely the Lord does nothing but he reveals his secret unto his servants and his prophets. And Amos chapter 3, verse 7. The time is now, the system is in place, the curtain is lifting, and if you're still asleep, you better open your eyes because we're heading into the end times. Let me know if this has encouraged you. This is just part of the chapter 20 of my book I'm writing. I think I'm up to 30 chapters. It's good meat. I'm going to put it out there and see what God does with it, and use all this to share how close we are to the end times, who the beast of Revelation is going to be, how close we're heading into the global collapse of digital cashless society, Luciferian religion, humanism, the man being exalted as gods, and the end times and the falling away. And guys, if your name was not written in the Lamb's book of life, you're going to worship the beast in his image. That's how close we are. But we're also getting closer to the Lord's return in Revelation 19:11. And we're going to come back and rule and reign with them. Revelation 19:14, riding on white horses. Again, guys, may the Lord bless you. Be girded, be strengthened. The Lord is coming. He's coming quickly.